What image comes to your mind when I say bodybuilding? Muscles, gym, competitions, training, big men? Well, this is only the surface of what the bodybuilding community is. In fact, there is a huge amount of people of all ages who are inspired by this movement. For some people, it's a hobby. For others, it's a career, a competition, and lifestyle. Well, the question is, how can this movement influence all these people? To start, we need to know what bodybuilding is. Bodybuilding is a sport that consists in training muscle through hypertrophic exercise. In other words, hypertrophy is an increase in the volume of an organ or tissue due to the enlargements of its component cells. So, in order to achieve muscle growth, the athlete progressively overloads muscles through resistance exercise. There's a difference between the forms of resistance training, such as Olympic weightlifting or powerlifting, and bodybuilding. Bodybuilding competitions are not based on how much weight an athlete can lift or move. Bodybuilding is a competition in which competitors are judged on their aesthetic, like size, shape, fullness, and proportion in their muscles. But when and where did bodybuilding came from? This is a sport that dates back to the ancient Greece and their appreciation for the muscular male physique. In these civilizations, athletes and warriors try to enhance their physical attributes through rigorous and intense training. They use stones of different weights and sizes to train. The 20th century that the first formal competition started. Eugen Sandow, known as the first modern bodybuilder, held the first competition in London, but the sport still wasn't that popular until the 60s, when the legend Arnold Schwarzenegger came into action. In his life, he held 12 competitions, in which he won 11. For some people, he was, and is, the greatest bodybuilder of all time. His body had all the features that characterizes an ideal one: big muscles, symmetry, and proportionality. Nowadays, the sport has spread globally, with competitions taking place all over the world, being Mr. Olympia the most famous and awarded one. Furthermore, each year, the competitors push their limits to perfectionate their bodies. Last year, Mr. Olympia winner was Chris Bumstead, also known as CBum. But all of this is about professionals and competitions. What about common people who are part of the community? Throughout history, the sport was considered niche. Only few people, the strongest ones, could participate. But as time went by, people were influenced by the big names, such as Arnold. Therefore, more gyms started to open and the sport massificated. But it wasn't until the 2010s when the boom came.
Aziz Sergeyevich was a boy who lived in Australia. During his childhood, he was bullied because of his thin contexture. When he grew older, he realized that the muscular men were more respected and they attracted more women. So at the age of 17, he started going to the gym, documenting all his progress in YouTube and Facebook under the name of Sis. Little by little, he became more popular, motivating people all around the world to train and achieve the best version of themselves, no matter the situation and starting point. Now the objective wasn't the popularity and women, it was setting constantly new goals and overcome them, improving himself day by day. He didn't want a massive body like bodybuilders, he wanted a harmonious and proportional body, creating a new band called Aesthetic that prioritizes looking good above a big body. Unfortunately, he died in 2011 from a heart attack, but this immortalized him as the first fitness influencer, a concept that has lost its meaning over time because lots of actual influencers do not influence at all, or not how Sis did. Bodybuilding is a unique subculture. It isn't like others that go against something or someone, it's about ourselves, about self-improving constantly. And not only your body, but your life, having healthier habits, eating balanced food, sleeping the necessary hours. For example, imagine a boy who is thin or fat, in both cases it's the same. He feels insecure about his body and he doesn't know what to do. Their friends say, eat more, eat less, but this is not enough. But the boys see in social media this wave of people going to the gym and having a glow up. Now the boy is motivated, but this is still not enough. In almost every bodybuilding video, they mention the key to success: discipline. Motivation will only come from time to time, but discipline is what matters. According to studies made in Spain, 2 out of 10 people leave the gym after 3 months in. So bodybuilding ideology is about constancy, because discipline is what brings results.
You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. Well, if you want results, it's going to take hard work for years. The same thing in life is the same thing here. If you can do this, you can do anything.
The bodybuilding community often finds motivation in music that pumps them up during intense workouts. While individual preferences vary, here are some common types of music that bodybuilders might listen to. First of all, we have energetic and upbeat tracks. Many bodybuilders prefer high-energy songs with fast tempos. These tracks help to maintain focus and intensity during weightlifting sessions. Genres like rock, hip-hop, and electronic dance music are popular choices. Bodybuilding is not about only going to the gym. It's a whole world based on motivation, healthy lifestyle, and discipline. And thanks to social media, it has been growing through time, reaching people all around the world, encouraging them every day to be a better version of themselves.